How do you make friends as an adult when you're no longer in school? Be more comfortable making friends outside of your immediate age range. Edit. This does not mean hang around playgrounds. But remember, don't attempt this with people too much younger. Trust me, you, not _Anakin. Do you have a story to tell us? Let me know when you figure it out. Work, bar. A bar, not the loud large club or girl Jersey Shore types. Friends of friends. Dinner with a friend. Both find a way to bring others along. Every friend I made at a bar has turned out to be an alcoholic. Guy who has lived in 5 different cities since graduating college here. Understand it's not going to happen immediately. But post-grad is actually one of the best times to make friends despite hectic lifestyles. A few tips. Work friends can expand to other friends. Build that network, go to happy hours, socialize, put forth an effort to become closer to people at work. Look for people based on interest. It's so easy to get caught up in age groups as you're just now exiting an 18-year period in your life where that's all there is. Beer leagues. Every city has them this year. They're fun, and a good way to make friends and even better way to meet. So social groups. What are you into? What would you like to be into? Are you a climber at heart? Fuck yeah dude. There's an array of others just like you. Find a group to join. Bar quiz nights. These are ubiquitous now. It's so hard meeting friends at the bar that you're not trying to hook up with. These bar quizzes, however, are a great way to ease your way into a group. Go by yourself and politely ask a group if you can join. If they decline, no worries, go to the next group. So basically, people that don't drink alcohol are fucked. Who said you have to drink? Have a tonic and lime, drink coffee, or soda. We met most of our friends through D&D meetup groups or work. I combined them, made a D&D group at work. Within 2 years, everyone had new jobs and we still play D&D together. I like to pick up hitchhikers and store them in the basement until they like me. Good old Stockholm Syndrome. Support groups. Just pick something that's wrong with you, and there's probably a support group for it. The best part is that you automatically have something in common with everyone, as well as something to talk about. Narrator: I'll tell you, we'll split up the week, okay? You take lymphoma and tuberculosis. Marla Singer: you take tuberculosis. My smoking doesn't go over at all. Narrator: okay, good, fine. Testicular cancer should be no contest, I think. Marla Singer: well, technically, I have more of a right to be there than you. You still have your balls. Narrator: you're kidding. Marla Singer: I don't know, am I? Narrator: no, what do you want? Marla Singer: I'll take the parasites. Narrator: you can't have both the parasites, but well, you take the blood parasites. Marla Singer: I want brain parasite. Narrator: I'll take the blood parasites, but I'm gonna take the organic brain dementia, okay? Marla Singer: I want that. Narrator: you can't have the whole brain, that's... Marla Singer: so far you have 4, I only have 2. Narrator: okay. Take both the parasites, they're yours. Now we both have 3. You met me at a really strange time in my life. Look for interest-based clubs, classes, organizations and events, anything where people meet up IRL on a regular basis. I've met acquaintances through hobby groups, fitness classes, historical societies, martial arts, volunteering at an animal shelter, art classes, political campaigns, science fiction conventions, etc. A few of those acquaintances have turned into good friends. Online interest communities can work too, but Reddit is probably too big and too semi-anonymous to effectively make friends. Cultivate talents or hobbies that other people will find interesting, and learn how to make pleasant small talk. Meetup groups, going to the gym, community events, etc. Also, I'm told. Not sure about the gym one. From my experience, most people in the gym are short on time. They want to get in, do their workout, leave, mostly have headphones on all the time. Fast in, fast out, not gonna argue about the rest though. True that, out of my 5 years of college I've probably had 4 conversations with people I didn't know at the GY monsieur. The reason it was easy to make friends in school was because you saw them every day. Or almost every day. The real trick is to spend a lot of time together to make friends as an adult. The best thing to do is to trap yourself and your desired friend in one room for hours at a time, engage in a group activity on a regular basis. Join a writing circle. But I made some friends too. An amateur sports team, a trivia league, whatever. The trick is just to see people regularly. Got it? Invite people to house, lock them inside, and hide keys. We'll try this weekend and report back. Sounds like how I play The Sims. It'll cost you money, but join some kind of club. It'll feel like you're buying your friends. But at least you'll be with like-minded folks who might end up growing into actual friends who care about you. Honestly, I have my wife, who I met through my best friend that I've had since high school, and his wife. End of friends list. I don't really hang out with people from work because they're all like me. Married with kids and their own lives and not a lot of time for new people to hang out with. Yeah, having kids adds a whole other layer of difficulty. We barely see the friends we have as it is. We're all busy with our families and jobs. It's exhausting too, so there's not a lot of free time or energy to spare looking for new friends. Luckily for me, I live 2 minutes from my best friend. We see each other almost every weekend in the summer, and about every other weekend in the winter. Winters in Michigan suck for many reasons. Get a hobby and join a club. I met a few guys at the LGS playing Magic. What I really need is to meet some local dudes that are into Gunpla. Since I kind of quit Magic due to cardboard crack problems, I've always employed the always say yes method. Coworker asks you to grab a drink after work. Yes, that guy from your gym invites you to do a 5K with him and his buddies. Yes, a friend of a friend is looking for volunteers for a charity event. Yes, the first point of contact might not end up being someone you get close to, but they might introduce you to someone who could become your best friend. The event might seem like a waste of time, but it's offering a chance for you to meet and mingle with new people. Networks are extremely important for almost every area of our lives. It helps your career, your happiness, your mental health. Try saying yes to people, it'll bear fruit. And GT, coworker asks you to grab a drink after work. Yes, that guy from your gym invites you to do a 5K with him and his buddies. Whoa chief, you went from 0 to 100 way too quick. Community events are great. You find people with similar hobbies to you, and typically these people are more social people who like to do things. Also try and make conversations with people who are part of your daily life that you might otherwise ignore or just give a passing hello to. A big thing I've noticed is just inserting myself into group situations or participating in things where a lot of people have similar interests. For example, going to viewing parties of my favorite sports teams, putting myself out there for local beer league teams to play some sports in my spare time, and hanging out at locally owned music shops and comic stores. Figure out what things you're into that you would be able to talk to a stranger about, and the friendships will form naturally. I'm waiting for one of my neighbors to die and hoping someone cool moves in to replace the monsieur. Volunteer at work. But what if I hate almost everyone at work? Edit. I don't actually hate the monsieur. They're okay. Do you hate them, or you just don't care because of the mild inconvenience they cause you on a day-to-day basis? Any activity where you're working with others on something you enjoy towards a common goal. Preferably meeting up in person at a consistent frequency over a long period of time. I learned this from my GF. She plays a recreational sport fairly competitively. She has a gay social circle and really active social life built up from her participation. I'm much less of an athlete and those folks are super nice, but not exactly the exact sorts of people with whom I tend to click on a meaningful level. Instead, I followed my own personal interests. I found and joined a community development program catered towards, where we planned and executed a couple of big service projects over the course of a year. We met in every other week. Everyone had a good amount of overlap in terms of values and interests, and accomplishing a goal with a team really brought everyone together. I do want to specify that meeting regularly over a long period of time tends to work better for me than intense, one-off activities. Sometimes you get lucky and just immediately click with a person. However, I found the time to sort of meet all the different personalities and test the waters was really helpful. At some point, I started really looking forward to meetings because I was especially excited to hang out with specific individuals. That's how I knew those were the folks to make my real friends.